Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and to start off, I actually do just want to do a little bit of customization here, mostly. I think that's the most matte. Not gonna lie, I don't actually know the big difference between the materials. I think it's mostly just level of gloss. I think that's the most matte, which I prefer. But we are gonna just do a little bit of color changing. I personally really like the dark red for pretty much everything. But we are going... Ooh, I actually like that. The black, or that's a green, that really dark green. There's a really dark blue as well. At least there should be. Thought there was a really dark blue anyway. Like darker than that. Maybe I'm thinking of in Mass Effect 3 colors. I think we'll just do that. Kind of boring in that sense. I'll do that, and then we'll get just something. I do not remember there being this few designs for the or colors, I should say. I really don't. Oh, that's right. I usually want that as my pattern color. Let's do... Let's do the dark red for that. And... Oh, I actually like that a lot. That's interesting. I have never done anything like that. I like that. Very different sort of look. Let's take a look at the casual looks we have. Not gonna lie. I pretty much only like the the work uniform for Cerberus, so we'll just stick with that. Better options in Mass Effect 3. Well, let's see here. Let's get our conversation on with the Illusive Man. There we are.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Okay. What do we know?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Skip the pleasantries.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Okay. So you can really see that he's trying to effectively stroke Shepard's ego. It's like, you are the only one who can do this. The one woman standing between the galaxy and the Reapers, stuff like that. Why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Okay. What's up with Cerberus?
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Okay. Tell me more about the abductions.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Possibly. Wouldn't it make sense to seek out some aid from the Alliance? Yeah, I'd say that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Okay. You definitely aren't really leaving me much of a choice.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Okay. And I'm supposed to trust them.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
That was foreboding. I just realized how foreboding that statement was. It's really just referencing the fact that we'll get more crew members, but that was creepy. Yeah, do I have a choice?
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
So here's the thing with the Illusive Man, and you really already see it. He is giving Shepard the semblance of agency, the semblance of free will, while all he's really doing is just telling Shepard exactly what to do and really manipulating Shepard the entire time. And there's actually a gameplay element that starts to play with this as well, and I'll point it out when it happens, because it's really subtle, and it's the sort of thing you wouldn't necessarily really think about it as being the Illusive Man manipulating things. It's really well done. This is a brilliant example of the merging of storytelling and gameplay together in order to create a full experience, even if the gameplay is not as good as Mass Effect 3. Because it's not. As far as games go, Mass Effect 3 is the best game in the trilogy. Fight me on that. But let's talk to Miranda and Jacob before we go.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Just remember who's in charge.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Don't worry. We'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
Is there a problem here?
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me.
Okay.
I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Okay, that's reasonable. I will give her that. Tell me more about the Lazarus Project.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Such as?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Illusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Okay. I'm not going to say I'm glad he was in charge, because I'm still about the entire situation, but tell me more about the current mission.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any idea what we'll find?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Alright. And finally, tell me more about yourself.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Alright, I did want more than a resume.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Alright, Miranda.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Alright. She does take time to warm up, so to speak.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I didn't join Cerberus.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
Not sure yet.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Well, I'm not really outside of that camp, considering how many Cerberus missions I upended, so tell me more about your time with the Alliance.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsairs?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Sounds like it was intended to be akin to the Spectres or the Solarian STG. Which, considering those are still governmental initiatives, yes, there's still going to be rules and regulations. Just because you want something that falls outside standard rules and regulations doesn't mean that there will be no rules and regulations that still govern it. I will never understand these characters. He's very similar to Garrus in a lot of ways. What about when you joined Cerberus?
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Okay. And what can you say about where we're going this time?
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
All right.
That's all for now.
Let's do it then.
Yes, ma'am.
And we will kind of have inherently flirty interactions with him just because that's how they chose to do the voiceover and the posturing for her. So that'll be fun, because I've never had any interest in romancing him. But here we are. So this is the mission complete screen in this game. So we always have a mission complete screen in this game. So we earned level 4. That is the summary of the facility. And if we look at this description, Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Ramanda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. So, these summaries tell that this entire thing, every view of the missions, is overseen by the Illusive Man. Everything in this game has his hands all over it. So and here's where starting to think about this power, agency, all this stuff comes into play. With the council in the last game, we really did have full agency to do whatever we wanted. We could explore the galaxy as we saw fit very easily. That isn't going to be as much of the case in this game. It sort of is, but not as much. So we'll see how this continues. But here we have our import bonuses. So I started at level 3, started with 5,000 of each of the minerals that we need. Started with 30,000 credits. Started with almost 200 Paragon and 26 Renegade, so good starting point. I also got an additional 100,000 credits for importing a rich Mass Effect 1 character. My long service bonuses, so bonus experience on all missions, retain all heavy weapons from previous playthroughs. I have a lot more of everything, 200,000 credits and 50,000 EZO, Iridium, Palladium, and Platinum. Got the M100 grenade launcher, and I got more money. So that is the end of our report. So you don't have to look at any of that stuff, but I am going to be reading through all of the summaries every single time, just because we're going to see that little bit of Illusive Man coming through on everything. Excuse me.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What can you tell me about the other colonies?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
Okay. What are our odds of success?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well.
Okay.
We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Okay. And you guys are going to follow my orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
All right. Remember, there could still be survivors.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this is Freedom's Progress. Fun stuff. All right. So, and we do want to try to look around as much as we can. Just make sure we find any hidden things that could be available. Oh good, I do have my submachine gun and my sniper rifle available. I want to make sure that I have that equipped with my what's it? My disruptor ammo. Goodness.
Looks like everyone just got up and left.
Yeah. Definitely a foreboding atmosphere, to say the least.
No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
So we can see there we have spare parts to salvage. So we will get that. That should be money. Yep. And
Strange. Security systems were this.
all right. I know that the Fenris mechs are coming. So
That one hit! Here goes!
wow. That was not cool, controller.
Attention right!
There we go. I'm most concerned about the Fenris mech.
Shoot them before they take out your...
There's my Fenris mech.
System
Yeah, the Fenris mech is the most concerning. Straight up.
not designed for specialized enemies.
There we go. Alright.
Neutralization initiated.
And I just realized there's another. There we go. I'm going to have you. Oh, come on.
They're through my shields!
Rerouting. Power requesting assistance. Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me. Hostiles did.
Alright. And I actually don't really like the whole cloak mechanism, honestly.
Here we go!
Overload attack detected.
Because it's basically, it makes you invisible.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on.
Backup systems in rerouting power.
There we go. Still have the Fenris mech there. Okay. Of course. Come on.
Come on over.
There we go. I knew that guy was still there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Backup systems engaged. Requesting assistance.
There we
That
go.
shouldn't have been hostile. Recognize this as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yep. And this is why I said watch out for survivors. Alright, we're still doing okay on time. I have a feeling what we're gonna do... We're gonna run into somebody. And that's probably... going to be where we end the episode, I think. There we go. Those are actually quite stressful to work through. Not gonna lie. Now, where was my exit? Here we are.
Up front!
Yep, another... Let's get an overload.
My shields are down.
Threat neutralization initiated.
Come on. There we go. Poof. Alright. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, insanity is pretty tough. There we are. Ooh.
Right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Ooh.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Let me prove it.
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I'm not working for them.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We
Okay.
came to find him.
Why did he come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
Okay.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that
Oh,
with
boy.
damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Alright. Let's team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for
Oh,
me.
boy.
If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
I'm not going to ask why she hates Cerberus, because we know why she hates Cerberus, but definitely sounds like a plan.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Alright, so that was sooner than I thought it was going to be, so we will keep playing for a bit.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
We'll take care of it.
What I'm thinking at this point,
Seen us.
let's overload you.
Backup systems engaged. Critical system damage.
I hate the submachine gun. Oh my god. Ugh. Not gonna lie, the hardest thing with this playthrough is probably gonna be getting used to the different weapons that I have to use. Okay. Let's see, do I have 20 right now. I'm not really in a good spot where I can use the
Use overload on it.
oh boy. Where are we? Alright, that is a rocket drone.
Impressive!
There we go. Of course, now I only have... Actually, hold on. I just realized I haven't leveled them up yet. I will get Tactical Cloak up so I can get myself Incinerate. Incinerate's really good. Definitely want to get her Cerberus Officer up. And I don't really care much for pull, honestly, or incendiary ammo. So I'm just going to put everything into Cerberus Operative for him. So, there we go. Alright. Oh boy. Another one's an assault drone. Dang it. Oh boy. Of course, that's where the rocket drone is. Oh boy.
One less.
God dang it. I hate this submachine gun so much. So bad. So bad.
Hit one less. One less.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm...
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on.
I mean, I don't entirely blame him just because he doesn't actually know us. Only Tally knows us. But, alright. I am actually going to call this episode here, guys. So thank you, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. And if you would like to support me monetarily, follow the link to my Patreon below. Current perks include a background look at my drafting process on analysis videos, and I do have additional perks planned for the future, including exclusive videos, early access to stuff, all that good stuff. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor signing off, and I will see you next time.